It's just gonna be you, Matt. I mean, it's just a bit. Can I get a picture of that? We are recording, y'all. So if I just start talking, I'ma just start talking on here. Hey, y'all. Mom, you have Facebook on your phone?
Yes, I do.
All right. See if we are live, because we are live.
I'm on IG for sure.
I was gonna say tipsy, but it's not tipsy. I know perspective. Like I get all my shows mixed up. Yes, you are. Thank you. All my shows. Oh, I'm live on Facebook. Yes.
Oh no, this is no.
Oh no, that's a real life zero. No, I'm not live on Facebook. I think I'm live on Facebook.
You want me to check?
Let's see. For those that I am live for, hey y'all, Battle of Perspectives is going on. I think I'm live on Instagram. I am. Oh, because you hear me.
Yeah, you're live.
Hey y'all in the building? Because I'm in this building. And we are live for Battle of Perspectives. Hey! And I'm live on YouTube. I see that. Hey. Welcome. Oh, somebody got to mute it. I hear the feedback. And we are live. Hey y'all. Welcome to Battle of Perspectives. Look, we are live for the first time at the Battle of Perspectives. Okay. Oh, if I scoot up too much, you're not gonna see me here in this angle. So let me try to figure this one out. Thank you for joining us. You guys could be anywhere in the world today, but you guys are here with me, and your girl is very appreciative of this time that we are spending here. Yes, I'm trying to bring it to you. It's the time, y'all. All right. Again, welcome to Battle of Perspectives. If y'all thought I was going to say sexist, no. Battle of Perspectives, because look, if I start to ask people around here, some would say that men kind of act like women sometimes, and women start to act like these men. So no, it's not Battle of Perspectives anymore. It's Battle of Perspectives, because we all have different perspectives, y'all. Am I right, y'all? Yeah, so. Here, y'all. And y'all know it's October because what? We wear pink in October, y'all. And what? I wear pink for my mama. Hey, my mama's in the audience for the first time, y'all. Welcome. And she is the survivor. I'm a survivor. If y'all follow y'all girl, y'all know I tell that story often, okay? So, woo. Thank you. Cute. Okay. Hey, come on in. Bring it in. Well, today we have a great panel, y'all. What? Yes, we are bringing the panelists here, and I have a male panelist here. Yes, and I have a female panelist. Yes, and what we're gonna do today is talk about everything: life, love, family, and everything else in between. We're gonna get on topic, off topic. If you guys have any comments in the chat. I like this live thing. If y'all have comments in the chat, y'all know what? This is giving me talk show vibes. Talk show. Yeah. With my live audience, yeah, I like this. If you guys have any comments, type in the chat what y'all want to know. Anything that's going on, y'all want to chime in, tell y'all perspective. Go ahead, I'm free
intro music.
Sunshine. Let's see what we got going on here. It's your phone. Yes, it is. What an extra two at the back. Oh, no, let me see. I can handle this intro. Yeah, you know, you can do this one right here. Let's see.
So you just leave the light thing?
Yes. Yeah, they know they, hey y'all, I'm here. That one music not playing. Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go, Sunshine. So just type it. Oh, just type it in. No. Whatever some people you do it and you go up. And actually, let me get Crystal first, so that you can work this and then play your song.
Don't be trying.
Who?
No.
Absolutely.
No. Let's see. Go. All right, go ahead. Give it out. Right now. In a minute. Hey y'all, I'm back. Yes. Talk show vibes. Give it to me. Y'all, I'm ready to introduce our first panelist, and we're gonna go with the ladies. All right, are y'all ready? Yes, we are going to bring Miss Crystal to the panel. Bring it. Let's get our music in here. Yes. Woo! All right, y'all. Welcome, Miss Crystal. Thank you. Yeah. And next, we are going to bring our fella to the stage. We get his music on, y'all. Because let me tell y'all about when y'all see my pet, it's a whole vibe tonight, y'all. It's a whole vibe. Hey! Bring it in. Look, the audience is coming through, y'all. All right? We are coming through.
Everybody.
Hey, y'all. Y'all ready, y'all? We're going to bring the fellas up, all right? And I'm bringing Mr. Matt to the stage. I want this to be my wedding song, y'all. I promise my daughter laughs at me all the time because she knows I'm so serious. Like this right here. Oh, look at my parents, y'all. I'm telling you, the hats are hat team. All right, and they don't even know each other. It wasn't planning nothing. I said, come on with the alignments. All right, with the alignments. Now, the exciting thing about this is a all new panel. If you guys have been here, I have had to retire my other panelists because y'all was keeping it back. Shelly's still here, keeping it cute, y'all. She up there in the audience. But I'm going to retire my girl, but she will always come back. But you know, my girl Crystal was like, look, I don't mind coming up in here. And then y'all know man, Mr. Brooks. And I'm going to say y'all know him because y'all done seen his cousin. and his brother on the panel. And then y'all went and searched all the pictures. Y'all know how y'all do. Y'all went and clicked on the add to that, and then y'all found the other brother, and y'all was like, yo, he coming? And I was like, yo, man. And he was like, the Brooks seem to do it like that. And I was like, all right, that's what he said, y'all. That's all I had. So, y'all, welcome. I appreciate y'all coming up in here. I have questions here that I'm gonna start off with, but usually y'all know I get through one, and then after that it just go. I don't even get to the other ones because I get my audience perspectives in here. I get some questions. It could be anonymous. Usually I have a hotline to text in, but y'all just hand whatever, bring it in. All right, so I'm just gonna jump in and start with this because the reason, and I usually start off with a question, but the reason why I brought my girl Crystal in here is let me tell y'all, Crystal know I'm gonna tell this story, all right? Because we talk about dating, and we talk about how because this is the thing. Everybody is always like, when you chose that person or you should choose better. Sometimes, y'all, you really just don't know who you got to go out with, because you want to be open. You want to be like, okay. So me and Crystal was out volunteering, doing our thing, and I walked in on this story, and I said, huh? I said, girl, can I tell this story? She said, I don't mind telling it myself. I said, bring it. Crystal, go ahead and start with this story, and I'm going to go ahead and sip, because this was some good stuff. And go ahead, Crystal.
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Ooh, which y'all want? Because when y'all want the long version or the short version of this story?
Long version.
The audience wants the long version, y'all. But it is that good. Because let me tell you, when she was saying she was out there, I said, what? Because we've been here for a minute. But Crystal, start the story, child.
Okay, so this guy asked me out on a date. First of all, he got my number when I was super drunk. I was at a pool party. I don't remember this day, but he got my number, and I was like, okay. It was red flag because why are you asking me for my number when I'm just super drunk? I don't remember. We didn't even have a conversation, and he confirmed that we didn't have a conversation. So I was like, okay. So he asked me out the first time. I said no, and he was trying to I'm in school, so I'm not about to. I'm a student. I think about school first and then date. So thank you. So the second time I was like, why not? He asked me to go on a drive-thru movie. This is my first time. I never been to a drive-thru movie at all. So I was like, okay, this is sound cute and everything. So the day he came and everything, I'm on time. I'm punctual. If you tell me 8 o'clock, I'll be ready at 7:30. I'm that type of person. I don't do late stuff and everything. If I'm not late, you can't be late. He was 15 minutes late.
Wait, pause, because you skipped the part that was really interesting to me. Now, it's a drive-through movie on the first day. It's a drive-through, right? Crystal said, drive-through, we're going to be too close. I put on a turtleneck. Because she was like in the car next to, she was like turtleneck for my.
Yeah, it was turning from here over there. I don't care.
Man,
You're not touching me. You're not touching me when I do nothing. This is the first day. I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know. Plus, I have morals.
Right.
And you're Nigerian. Oh, by the way, I am Nigerian, so let that be a factor. He's Nigerian. I don't play that. Like, a lot of things happen in the community. You're not putting my name in there.
Okay.
So, he was 15 minutes late, and being in mind, he's like 10, 15 minutes away from me. So it's like, how are you 15 minutes late, and you're not that far from me? So I'm like, okay, that's cool. He came. His first thing I noticed is he played loud music in my neighborhood. And granted, it's not that it's like my neighborhood is good or bad. It's just like you putting attention on me. Right. I don't want that.
You went up to a date.
Last year we used to be there. I go into his car. He didn't open the car because we're in like that type of street where like there's no parking type stuff. So I'm like, okay. I go inside the car. He's still blasting the music high. He didn't put it down or anything like that. I'm Okay, so are we going to be talking or are we going to be listening to music? No, we're going to be listening to music and talking at the same time. That's red flag probably number 4. I don't know where we're at right now. There's going to be a lot of red flags. This is the start of the date. So I'm talking to him and everything, and me and mine, I'm asking all the questions. He's not asking me the questions. I'm asking questions. Where do you work? How many siblings you have? Like all this stuff. Are you in school and everything? He's asking. I'm asking all these questions, and I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for him to ask me this question. He still has not answered this question. And also, when I asked him about his job, he said he works 16 hours per hour. I said, okay. Are you in school? He said yes. He said the master's, and I was like, okay. Then I asked him his age. He's 34, and I'm like, oh. So what have you been doing for all this time for me working 16 hours per hour? I'm making 25 and you're making 16. So I'm just like, I'm trying to see where the gap is. I'm not judging him, but I'm just trying to see where he's at in life. So be in mind, it's gonna come later when I say this, but just keep that.
Oh, it goes
Put
somewhere,
it on
y'all.
that
It goes somewhere.
$60 and reason why. So I was like, okay. So when we went to the movies and everything, it was cool. I'm still asking all the questions, like everything, like what do you like to do? Are you an active person? Are you this, that, and that? And I'm literally like sitting there, like, are you going to ask me questions? And I it's to the point where like I have to ask him. So are you going to ask me a question? And he's like, oh yeah. And then he just asked me one question, and I said, it was probably like, well, how many brothers do you have? I was like, okay. Ask me more questions. I'm willing to answer more questions and stuff. So I was like, okay. And then it starts, this is where it gets more interesting. So there's a part where he said that I was one person. I asked him if you're out there. He's like, yes, but I'm more of one body. I'm like, okay, so what do you do? Like, what do you do like on dates? He's like, I like hanging out with my friends. And I'm like, okay, that's it. He's like, yeah, I like hanging out with my friends and everything. They always get asking to go out and stuff. And like, I know for sure they tell me to go out because I'm the one that always brings the girls. I was like, oh. So so you're bringing girls and stuff. And he's like, yeah, we're talking and stuff. So I'm like, okay. That's interesting. He knows he brings to the girls. So I was like, all right. And then going to like where he was talking about, like we also I talked about like his future and stuff. He doesn't really have a future plan like that. He has like a way of saying like
No, you're good. You keep going. Don't mind us.
So like I asked him about his future, and he's talking about like he's trying to get like when he gets his master's, he's gonna ask his friends. I'm like, okay, you're gonna ask your friends to help you out or something like that. And I'm like, okay. Just it keeps going on with his friends. I'm like, I think he's paid for his friends, and I'm like, because there's no point. Like, what's the reason for you to keep bringing up your friends and stuff? And then it keeps getting worse.
It gets worse.
It's not worse. Okay.
Unless you want to do this.
No, it's fine. He said it. So that part about his friends, and then he told me one time, okay, I want to be real with you. I was like, all right, cool. We don't be real with you. He's like, I don't want to. I want to be real with you about dating. I'm not gonna spend more than $25 per date.
Oh. I told y'all it gets really good. I wasn't
In my head,
it gets.
in my head, I was like, what do you do? Like, I didn't ask him this because it's like, I was confused because I'm like, is that per date? It's like, is it in total? Like, is it like, am I allowed to get, is it my limit like $25? Like, what's
that for both of us?
Is that for both of us? I don't know what it is. It's $25. I was like, okay. But ironically, we did go to go get food and everything. I was like hungry and stuff. And literally all the menu was literally less than $10. I was like, oh, okay. But that's not it keeps getting worse. So
Is this still the first date?
yeah, this is the first date. Oh yeah, we're still on the first date. There's no second date. Spoiler alert, there's no second date. So when we got there and everything, I saw that like it was cheap food and everything, but the cashier looked really blown my mind. He was like, when we got there, the cashier was like, "Oh, you're back." I was like, "Oh."
She turned around. She was yes.
This is a man, but like not a girl or whatever. It's like it's a man saying like, "Oh, you're back." Like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Hey," like dabbing him up and everything. I was like, "Oh, you've been here before." He's like, "Yeah, I've been here before with my friends and everything." I was like, "Your friends? So you come here to drive-through movies with your friends?" Okay. So we got our food and everything. Go back. I'm still asking all the questions. He's talking about all this stuff. He's still throwing out his whole life and everything. There was one part where particularly where he was like, "Oh, yeah, there's a situation that I was in where like all my friends got scammed and not scammed. Actually, sorry, that they scammed people and that the fact that they got caught by the cops. I said, so you're part of that. So you're a scammer." He was like, "Yeah, like he didn't say that." He didn't tell me that, but I basically put two and two together. I was like, "Oh, so you're a scammer." And I was like, one thing I kind of see that because a lot of Nigerians are scammers, but hey, that's okay. Listen, I'm not gonna. But it's just like the fact that you told me this. I'm like, on Thursday. And then there was some other stuff like where he was saying that he got high on his birthday. He was telling me different ages. I was like that he was 33, but he was 32, then he was 34. I was like, what is going on? Like,
wait, let's get to when she was on the way home though, because that's the other part.
So we're basically finished with the movie and stuff. Like, we didn't watch the movie because I already watched it. It was difficult. Like, I already watched it with my friends, so like it was. Thank God I watched it with my friend because that would have been the worst thing ever. So we were going home. He was driving me home. He's speeding. Oh, I forgot. At the beginning, he was speeding. Like, I don't know why I thought he was speeding because we were late to the movie and we were late to the movie. Like 10 to 15 minutes late because he was not on time. I was, but he wasn't. So he was speeding, but I was like, this time when he's speeding to get me home, I was like, okay, why are you speeding? Why are you like, there's no time limit. I don't get it. Like, I live by myself. So, like, I live with my friend. I don't live with my family. So, I don't know why he's speeding. Like, there's no curfew. So, he's speeding, and then we're talking. He was like, "Oh, the only reason why I didn't ask no questions because I'm just trying to get to know you and stuff." I was like, what does that mean? Like, okay, but this was the perfect time for you to get to know me, and I'm like trying to focus, but he's speeding at the same time. So I'm like, I'm worried about my life and also worried about this question because it's like I'm 2 and 2 is not. It's like my brain is all over the place. So we got onto the freeway. And for some odd reason, he's speeding on the freeway and he missed the exit. And I'm like, okay.
Right, at that point, I'm being kidnapped.
But at this point, I think I was being kidnapped. But he's speeding, I'm like, okay, why did he miss the exit? And then he tried to get back onto the freeway, but he missed that. I was like, how do you miss that? Like, there's no way. All you need to do is slow down and make a left. That's it. So we went back on the freeway, and we were on the right lane. For some odd reason, he went the other way. And I was like, why? And then he realized it and then went back. And I was like, I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
On the first day.
This is not the end. So we went to my apartment, and for some reason, like, I think again, the fact that he's speeding, I think he like went over a red light or passed a red light or whatever. Why did the cops stop us in front of my house? They stopped us. They were like, excuse me, do you know, like, you were speeding or you passed a red light? He was like, oh, no, I didn't know. I'm like, you didn't know you were speeding. Of course you didn't know you were speeding. And then she was like, he was acting dumb, and then she asked, oh, like, she was like, okay, like, do you know the California law? Oh, please, my house is right I could just walk. I could just walk home. I don't need this. I really don't need this. So after the cops just let us go, because they saw that, I feel like the girl gave me sympathy.
Right.
At this point, she saw my face. Yeah, this is not my man.
Right,
I would never claim him. And when he dropped me off, and everything, I think he looked at me as if like he was gonna get a kiss. I was like, oh, hug. And that was the end of the date, and then he tried to go on the second date. I was like, oh no, I'm busy. I have school. I didn't have nothing to do. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh, you go on another date. I'm like, no, I'm busy. No, I'm good and everything. And then I think a few days later, I ignored him and stuff, and then I told everybody the story. They told me to block him. I'm not the blocking person. I just ghost you a little bit. It depends on the situation. Mm-hmm. For him, it was ghosting. And then when he kept on like texting me and stuff, talking about Chama baby. So my middle name is Chama. He knows my middle name. So he was like Chama baby. Like, oh Lord, now how does bringing this in? Like, I need to end this. So I told him like, hey, honestly, this is not gonna work out. We could just be friends, whatever. Like, I in my soul, I can't do this. And then he literally was like, oh no, like we can do this. I'm like, at that point I said, no, I'm not going to you. And then he did DM me and he open.
Block.
So yeah, that's it.
Well, so that was that, y'all. Right? But then it stopped there, but it didn't stop there because we were at the table and then our other girl friend was like, is his name something? She showed the picture. She was like, I hate that dude. It's like, you had an experience with him too. Again, we don't even know each other. This all we know. This man. Okay? So, where did you meet him? So I was gonna say, any questions from the audience before we get into?
So where did I meet him? I met him at a pool party.
Oh yes, remember he was drunk.
Right. So at the pool party, honestly, that was a mistake. Cause when I go to Nigerian parties, I'm like, I know my tolerance because I need to focus. Cause you never know who's doing what. Mm-hmm. But this one, I was because I was going through something else. Let me just go crazy. I was just going crazy, and honestly, it was a red flag when he even came up to me, didn't say nothing, or he say like, "Hey, are you good?" or whatever. I don't remember who he was talking to. I'm just like, yeah, it was bad.
Yes, first date. Look at and these are why people don't want to date. They're like, this is why I'm single now. I don't want to anybody else before I get to Matt. Because
So he told me 33 in this message. And then when I'm he told me 34. It was only been 2 weeks when he told me that time. And then I was like, that don't make no sense. He said at a birthday, he was 32. So I was like, oh, let's do the math right here. He's 33. He's 32, but he turned 33 this year. He turned 34 next year. I have to do my own. I know. Unfortunately, I
okay, so go ahead. Do you have a question?
I did mine.
This is me responsible for the glam, y'all.
Oh yeah.
The hair and the face.
Okay. I really don't want me keeping around. Yeah.
We go to ask you a question.
Oh, no, that's good. Y'all.
No,
All right, the question I wanted to ask, I wanted to know,
don't try to change it. Don't try to change it. Go ahead, off the top.
I ain't trying to offend you either, but my thing is the red flag was in the beginning of him asking for your number. How did he get to the point of getting to the second red flag? Oh, this yellow flag. What do you define a red flag as? Because the red flag was initially him asking for your number while you was drunk, what impression do you think you gave him by giving him your number and then turning around and going on a date?
See, that's good.
Okay, again, I was drunk, so like I wasn't in the right state of mind of like really thinking. At that point, it's like I was just like, oh, whatever, like I'm carefree. How I knew it was a red flag was literally the day of, because I was really thinking I'm the type of person that thinks about certain things or overthink or whatever. So I like break things down, like how did this really get my number in the first place? Because it's like I don't give out my numbers like that. I don't like doing that, especially with crazy people these days. Because
well, what made you still go on the date?
Right. So I think what you're trying to say is like, when you found out that he got your number for being drunk and you still accepted the first date.
So, like, okay, the first time, like, my brain process wasn't really, like, because, again, like, he bugged me the first time. He was like, oh, let's go on a date. I was like, I'm busy. And it was like, I'm the type of person, like, all right, fine, like, I'll just give in. Like, the first time, I'll be probably stubborn and everything, but the second time or third time, I'm like, all right, fine, I get it. I'll go on a date and see what's up. Like, he wasn't bad looking. He was actually, like, handsome. Like, I would actually was going to, like, he looked handsome to go on a date. Because I'm not going to go, that's not my preference.
Yeah.
I would say, possible. But, like, he was handsome. I was like, all right, cool, let me see what's up. Because he's, like, trying to, like, get to know me. And it's like, why not? Like, I'm not going to, like, I don't, like, what's it saying? Like, I'm not going to cut my blessings or anything like that because you never know. Like,
She wanted to try it out.
let's see what's up. Because I haven't been
She
on a
was
date.
sober.
Yeah, I haven't been on a date in a very long time. So it's like, okay, let me see what's up.
See what's up.
You know?
Matt, yeah, you want me to start recording? You started?
Yeah.
The best. Go ahead, yes, Matt, please go ahead.
Okay, so after all that we are pulled over by the police, after you found out he was a scammer, after the wrong turns, the driving movie, the $25 budget, all that, right? Rather than ghost him, why didn't you just stand on business and tell him, no, I'm good because X, Y, and Z?
I don't know.
You grown.
I am grown. No, honestly, it was like after a few days, I was like, you know, let me do a few days. But when he was like,
nip it in the bud.
I know, like
She's a processor.
I'm learning this.
What's the process?
No, like trust me, like
How? Because she said, I mean, it takes time. She's ghosting was her process.
She was trying to figure out if she was the body to his time.
no. Okay. Normally, I would probably, because I had like experience where like guys were just like, when you just ignore them or like probably like talk less and just disappear and everything. That's like my norm. But when he kept on like looking at me and everything, and it's like, I should have realized that he's the type of person who could do that. I was like, okay, I really do need to like actually talk to him and say like, hey, I don't want to do this no more. So my thought process is like, at that time was not really great, but I had to like talk to my therapist, talk to like, you know, my friends, and then also talk to God about it. And it's like, okay, what do I really truly need to accomplish here? Because right now he's bugging me, and I'm like, I'm already he's not going to. So I really took the time and like actually conjured up a paragraph and send it to him. Hey, I can't do this. My spirit's not letting me, like, things not allowing me to do this. I can't do this. And I said that, he still was like.
So her point that is that some guys still will not accept standing on business.
You know,
So she was processing different ways.
you know they can't say,
But they can't.
black hood.
She said that she's not a blocker. You know, but maybe she'll be a block.
Stand on business. You get the message across. And they still bugging after that. EL. All caps.
I I'm learning. Like, you know, progress is literally less than 20 people.
Make it 21. All right, and that's from the Mac. Make it, she said her block is 20. He said make it 21.
Yeah.
21. Limit.
He said, don't let it say.
Another $25.
I don't.
All right. Yes, come on now. That's one question. Audience. Yes.
We never established.
$25, I'm out of here.
We never established. I had two questions on food and stuff.
Share food.
Okay, my first question was, we never established was the $25 the whole day per person or
Collective.
yes.
That's a question I asked myself because I was so bamboozled by it that I was like, I didn't even want to further ask that question because it's like after that I was like, oh, I'm not doing it.
Because remember, coincidentally, where they did go eat, the meals were $10.
No, it was under cheap.
Under 10.
So my second question is, where in the world do you go where a menu is under $10?
I don't know.
My
My thing is this, like,
2 for 20.
my thing is that I'm a very simple person. Like, I don't mind going on like regular days, like coffee dates, poker dates. I like simple things, like and everything. But from time to time, I want to go on expensive dates, like here and there. Like I want to experience expensive dates here, like because I look good, like I dress up good, and all that other stuff. So, like, I need that expensive experience. However, I don't mind like if we on a budget and everything. I don't mind doing like a certain like, whatever. But I'm not gonna. My budget ain't gonna be.
So that was at the movie.
At the drive-in. So the concession stand.
Okay, so it's the drive-in. I'm sorry, I'm old school. Cause I was sitting here trying to picture out a drive-through movie. I'm thinking you
The drive-in.
Yeah, but
Driving.
Yeah, it's the drive-in, right?
Cause she was like,
So it's one in Paramount. I know that, and it's
It's
one
scattered.
like in off the 10, like the City of Industry.
They're
They
scattered.
still have them. Yes.
Shit,
my mind is
you know what I mean?
Ah, so you the address. Yeah,
I ain't
that's
afraid of
right.
y'all, I don't know what nothing is.
No, he's not from. He's still trying to start. He's still. Ooh, all right. Yes, the rodeo in Gardena. Max,
What up, though?
how you doing?
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing, Crystal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my first time I to share. You know, that's what opens us up. Look, 'cause we all have different perspectives of it. You know what I mean? Matt,
Yes.
you a Brooks brothers, the brothers Brooks.
Proud.
Yes, it's about a good 10 of y'all. I don't even know.
Generations.
It's a lot, but okay. And they all fine, y'all. I can say that because they're my friends. Because they all fine. You know. Listen, all of y'all. Because, and I don't know that because people don't went on their Facebook pages and looked at all. Look, my mom like, look at that. It is big. But Max is the one that I don't know if he knows this, but Matt is the one I call the hot mess. Now, my Matt is the hot mess. Yeah.
What did I do? It was a hot mess.
Wait, break it down. My mom said I ain't said that. Okay, wait, are you older than Evan?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to figure that out. You're older than Evan, and people love Evan. People remember Evan from the last panel.
Listen, no.
Listen, Shelly, y'all know Evan from the last panel. Now, hold on, so we gotta get on now. Now, I call Matt the hot mess one, and my cousin back there can attest to this. So we all work together.
Like, wait, I'm right here.
No, Matt, he was the hot mess one before, but then we all work together at a retreat, right? And we was doing these activities because your girl, she be in these streets. She do couples retreats, singles retreat, any retreat y'all need. That's what your girl do. But this was a retreat that we were at. And I forgot what activity this was. And I want him to repeat this because I don't remember the exact quote. But we were talking about dating and relationships and dating other people. And Matt said something to the effect that
What did I say?
he dates multiple women, right? He dates multiple women. And again, Sade, correct me if I'm wrong. He dates multiple women. And then somebody was like, well, do you have sex with all of them? And Matt says, hell yeah! It was 15. Yes. Do you remember this? It was so then, it gets better. So then, Matt was trying to clarify, and we was trying to figure out, like, we were like, oh, you don't have sex with all of them, you know what I'm saying? Matt said, well, how do I know if that's the one that I like when I had sex with? Yeah. Okay. This is a true story. So, that's how Matt is. All of them are great people. Like I'm telling you, I love the Bruce Brothers as we have. But this is what Matt is about. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Look, y'all know I say no judgy because everybody be your authentic self. But it's still a great perspective because everybody not gonna say hell yeah like Matt did. You feel me? Man, confirm or deny.
I need to confirm.
That's why.
This conversation was so long ago that I do not recall.
It was in May. It was in May 26th, 2022.
5 months. A lot didn't happen in my life in 5 months. I can't remember what happened around
10, 15 over 20 or 15 over 10 in 5 months. I cannot confirm what that means. What? Now let's talk. Hold on, because we got questions. Then we're gonna talk about how 15 was a 0. Question from the audience.
Mr. Matt.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Matt or Matt? Matt. This was Mr. Matt. I'm
Matt. TT. But she like Matt better. It's fitting.
It's fitting, baby. Yes. Okay, I got you back on baby 6.
Yeah.
Because I've had some of them errors, but I know, baby. My thing is, are you keen on protecting yourself? Okay.
No disease.
Okay. There you go. I'm just want to make sure to put it out there. Because of the world we live in today, as my age, I'm about to be 60, and you don't get what you got when we was coming up. I watch my niece, I watch my girls, and my girls are ages from 33 to 40, and I watch their moves. I tell people I don't like my children, I love them, but I'm an advocate of what I learned. I bring in through energy, and we can't tell these people. I can't say tell or just say you nasty. It's not old-fashioned anymore because there are no old-fashioned remedies or rules of where we come from. It's good to have morals. You know, I lost my mom that raised me, my grandmother. At 17, I was on my own, but I still had morals because I listened. But when I got to be in my 20s and my 30s, let's see what you learn from me.
I didn't know she had morals at all, y'all. I didn't know she had any at any point in her life. Because when I met her,
she had to do a
when I met her, she had
she
no
needed to
morals.
do a video on being truthful with yourself. Because I've always been truthful about me and what I've done. I've never been ashamed of what I've done.
That's true.
Because it got me through life. Because I didn't have a mother to get me through life. I had to do what I saw and what I learned. So with that being said, I have 6 brothers. I've lost 3 brothers. I've lost 3 brothers. 2, I'm back around my family to AIDS. 1, he just was stupid, with his health. But my thing is this: just be careful.
Of course.
Stay careful.
Of course.
And stop telling that lie you don't remember.
You remember.
You know you
And oh my gosh, Matt has the cutest daughter. And how old is? Oh my! And when I met her, she was.
That one time you want to say.
Yeah, ahead, because we got more questions. You
Yeah,
was
no,
gonna say something?
speaking on the whole safety thing, I'm actually gonna start my own condom line. So, yeah. Yeah, I got you.
So don't when I leave my husband, make sure I get that information.
I got stuff on
Talk about the one that's gonna renew her vows in 2026. Now she got some people.
I'm having salad.
I'm disrupting for sure. But yeah, when it comes to women, I do believe that if a woman is not a virgin, then yes, you need to have sex with them before you get married.
Oh, I didn't see where this was going. I was like, what?
No, if you're not a virgin, you need to have sex with them before you get married. You know
You
what I
might
mean?
fall in, honey. You might fall in.
Yeah, you gotta know what's up. You know what I mean?
Okay, so will you date a virgin?
Absolutely.
And with the hopes of being her first?
It's not about hopes of being.
Oh, okay, let me hope not
Because
be.
that's her choice.
Wanting to be her first?
It'd be honest, but at the end of the day, like I'm a very respectful man. You know what I mean? So I don't force any. You know, if a woman wants to have sex, right? If she doesn't, I'm not gonna press the issue. Don't. So somebody else will.
Right.
You know,
Somebody else will.
No, for me, it's sex isn't everything though. I mean, it's funny that's what we started.
You're losing me now, brother. You're losing me.
Sorry, no, it's not though. It's in all seriousness, it's not. I've dated women who have told me they want to go the celibacy route, and because of the way I feel for them, I don't have a problem with that. You know, if I don't feel strongly for you, it could be an issue. You know what I mean? It's like,
Y'all picked that up?
what am I waiting around for? Like, I ain't rocking with you like that. So, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, whether they want to or don't want to, it's not a deal breaker one way or the other. Question?
Yes, wait. Go ahead, Crystal. Go on with my camera. Go ahead.
My question is more spiritual. So it's like, I was hearing that you were, but more like 15 minutes at the same time.
That was,
You can deny that what I said.
You don't remember?
But I want to know, like, how does it feel?
allegation.
I just want to know how it feels, because when I have sex with like guys, and I'm not gonna tell you my body count and everything like that. Just know that it's okay. It's okay. But I just want to know, like, how is that process? Because when I have sex with a man, I feel like I'm losing myself. Or I won't say lose myself. I feel like I'm losing a part of me, because I'm giving something to them, because it's like they're not my husband, they're not my boyfriend, whatever. I'm like, okay, like we have sex, like it's great, but I know for sure I'm losing something because I'm giving them something. And sometimes they don't really usually give something to me. And it's not a give and take. It's more so I'm giving something to them. So, and it's mostly like for women, but I don't know how men feel about that, because it's like,
That's very simple. At the end of the day, as a woman, you gotta be in control of your situation and your emotions. You know, so it's like if you feel as if you're giving something to them, but you're not getting something in return, it's like it's almost like a situation where you're losing. You know, it's like you're compromising. You're giving up something you really don't want to give up. You know, because it's like if you're in a situation where you feel like the man has earned that, then you wouldn't feel like you're losing something. You give it up to him.
okay,
You know?
but what about for you, for a man himself? Like, are you guys getting from anything? Are you guys going to get anything from having sex with another woman? Because that's mostly women at the same time. Because it's like, at the end of the day, we're still human. Like, yes, we are two different beings, but we're humans at the end of the day. Like, we are gaining and losing something when we like go into that type of thing. Like, we're having sex at the end of the day. Like, are we gaining anything or losing something? Because we're not. But I'm sorry.
I'm not laughing at your question. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because I'm gonna give you a full transparent, honest answer. The only time it feels like I'm losing something is when I'm in a situation where the chick ain't exactly the prettiest thing, You know, like I wouldn't be seen in public work, yet I did it. So that's when I'm like, look at that. And I'm tell you right now.
It's no
I know y'all got
judgment
questions.
here.
Y'all got questions.
This is why it's a matter of
Every
perspective.
man, let me tell you something. Every man has been with a woman sexually who he would not be seen in public.
Okay, Mr. Clark.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, that's true.
Look, that's you know me.
So that's the only time.
You know, I've been around with them.
I know.
That's the only time as a man where you feel like, man, you know, like, what am I doing? You know? But
Why did I?
Go ahead.
I do that. As soon as you're done, listen, you done? What did I do that for?
Because honestly, I feel like it's more like, as a woman, it's like, I feel like,
But
I'm
women
thinking
are
it's more-
emotional creatures.
yeah, that's what I'm
So it's
thinking.
when y'all are having sex, y'all are thinking and leading with your emotions.
And it's
Whereas
different.
a man is just thinking
Right.
with their feet.
Okay.
You know?
Also, right, it's also too your reason for having sex. Everybody don't have the same reasons for having sex. You know, some people have meaningful sex, which it
Right.
sounds like it, and some people just have sex because it's great and the person is really doing it. I mean, smack it up to it, rub it down, oh, like you know what I mean? So again, it's just different meanings on why you feel a certain way, like you might feel differently. Alyssa, yes.
I was just gonna chime in on her, that she was speaking on, like, I get what you're saying, but a lot of people aren't gonna understand that deeper level of what you're saying.
Right.
A lot of people aren't spiritually,
Right.
and they don't really, if you're not spiritually in tune, they're not gonna have an idea what you're talking about. So it's like,
And I'll be the
and a lot of women, I feel like, sorry, but a lot of women, I feel like we nurture more, we get spiritual relationship a lot stronger than men. So we take that deeper. And a lot of men, you know, it's just, no. A lot of men take that, a lot of men to that kind of viewpoint.
Right.
a lot of men, especially in today's day, I would say 7 out of 10 aren't thinking spiritually when they have sex.
I think 9 out of 10.
I'm trying to get some
That's
credit.
what I was speaking on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, more times than not, when a guy is, about to put it in, he ain't no spiritual thoughts in that process whatsoever.
Even
But
before
women
they
do.
planning,
Women
there's
do.
no spirituality going
No,
on
women do.
with this.
Women are thinking about, their body being the temple and all that.
Mhm.
The man just trying to be Aladdin, get to the, happy man. So,
Yes. I have questions from the audience. Any more?
Yeah.
Mom.
I'm going back to the 15. Oh, I'm sorry. But that 15, was that 15, was that the retreat time, or are you saying in that span of, I'm sorry.
What you mean?
That's sad.
What
We're
you
just
said,
having
how long
at the same time.
I must make that a retreat.
Oh, okay.
No. This was a discussion at the
Okay,
retreat.
I thought the 15 was,
That's a body count.
that's a body count.
Yes, that was the count.
That was, okay, at that time, I'm like,
Yes.
okay. I'm thinking, I was like, wow. Yeah, like, what is it? What he said? What he said? What he
It's
said?
an open space.
I know it's open.
I'm 15.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't this time. We were,
I'm just saying,
working
I'm 60 and I didn't even have half of them.
Mom,
15. I'm just saying, you said we don't judge you.
for 40, so
I'm
I'm just
being
saying.
honest. Anytime a woman asks me my body count, I tell them.
They asked you.
So, that was the question. What number was that? Because is that still a thing? I gotta be honest, I haven't heard. That was like middle school not middle school, because we wasn't having body count, but I'm saying like years. I'm like, what? No, I meant like so long ago when the whole body count thing was a thing. Yeah, I was like,
Oh, the age, or isn't it?
I never raised like all that.
I just
Right. But she doesn't matter. She said she doesn't remember the last time anybody asked her. Like, Or you ask, or you can think about it.
I got frozen. My third one,
Which is,
Ariel, Minnie.
yes.
We were talking about this. It's been a couple of months ago, and I don't know if it was a South thing or what, because they're in Memphis.
Yeah.
But that became a topic, and my husband, he talks about body count. This was like, it's been years, because we've been married 18, but he brought that to my attention 2 years into our relationship.
That he cared about your body count?
No, hey, he brought it his.
Because I was gonna say, if your husband cared about your body count. That's all I know they didn't ask, like, bitch, about your body count.
Well, she told me,
You said why?
baby,
Why was she
I tell you, I got a testimony, but anyway,
Auntie Titi
she
loves
came,
that
he said,
story.
ask me, she said, Mama, if I ask you a serious question, she said, if a man asks me about my body count, is he asking me because he wanna know, or you wanna know to what extent? Is he, what count is he or
If
what?
a man asks you his body count, he's asking you because he wants to judge you.
That's what I told him. I said, he wants
I was
to,
just gonna ask you that.
I said, yeah, he wants to say,
That's what-
okay, see, my husband voluntarily told me, he said, since you was a stripper, and you said you used to do this and you used to do that, what's your body count? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, what's a body count? Can you count the different people that you sleep with? I said, well, let me go back down and think about it.
That was all.
This one, okay, this,
Everything he just asked you was judgmental question.
right, 21, no, because he was telling me his. At
No,
the
I
same time.
understand that.
Right,
But understand though,
right,
listen to the context from the questions he's
right,
asking you.
so I'm
Just
like,
because you were a stripper and you did this, and this, it's hard to.
but he was wanting to know how far along was it in between my first husband and me. So, and him. So I'm like, okay, so what you saying, because they tell you I'm very blunt. I said, so what you saying, then you think something wrong with my ass? He's like, no, because I need you to know something about me. I got 121 bodies.
Mhm.
So I said, okay. So your dick finna fall off. So, but the thing is, the body count, the body count thing is it could be demeaning.
Yeah.
It can also be helpful. And to me, it was demeaning, and I snapped. I'm ready to put these hands on, but I had to be schooled to learn that it was also something we had to.
You was
You know what?
mad.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You was mad.
If he had just flipped the way he had presented it
Mm-hmm.
and presented his body count first,
Mm-hmm.
and then asked you about yours, your guard would have been totally down.
Right.
Because first, he's coming like, look, this is a moment of transparency
Mm-hmm.
between the two of us. I'm not asking you this in a judgmental way.
Right.
I'm asking you this because I want to be open and clear and understanding of where we're both at
Right.
when it comes to body count. If
Right.
that's something that matters. Me personally, I don't care what a woman's body count is.
Right.
If it feels good, it feels good.
Right.
But if I feel like I'm about to fall in it, that's different.
You already
Right.
know what it is.
Yeah,
you already know.
She
And I know that, y'all.
I ain't gotta ask them.
So that's what I was gonna say. Hey, go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
Do you think people really know they body count? Like he said, it was 120 or something like
No,
that.
I know 120
I'm just
years,
saying.
book.
I know
Yeah.
for a fact I don't know mine.
Right. I'm saying, do you think?
I need part of mine.
But do you think that like everybody don't count or whatever?
Now,
Or not
Or
only
do it
count,
matter? Like you
be
said.
honest.
I know for a fact I don't know.
It don't matter.
And
You
the
talk
only
about
reason he
the
knew
shop
his,
top the other day.
Uh-huh.
I just know I can say it.
the only reason he knew his, he had started having sex late. Y'all not gonna say all men are still virgins till they 17 or 18, but he was until
I did.
he was 18. But when he went into the military at 19, him and his boys started a body count. And he started from the first time he had sex and on through.
So again, I would say everybody has their own reasons
Right,
for everything.
right.
Whether you're jotting it down because you're fresh and you're new and you want to see what's going on, or whether you're just having sex spiritually, emotionally, or whatever. It's all about reasons. And so that's why I don't like the whole generalization thing. Because everybody want to put everything in the box. And again, it's alignment though. Because I feel if you do see sex as a spiritual thing, you have to find somebody else that sees it just as you. And it has to be a discussion about that because there's no real discussion during foreplay. I mean, when you tingle, and you're not gonna be like, wait, is it spiritual? Like, should we pray? It's like, really, like, what are you giving to me while I'm giving to you? We're not gonna do that, right? And so, and then sex is a taboo thing too. Like, we need to stop, like, sex is sex. It's happening. It's gonna happen for whatever reason. And like you said, body count, whether you're gonna tell the truth, it's all about why you wanna know. Because I've had some male clients that say, look, I wanna know if she experienced or not. Cause that could be another angle too. Like, they said, I've heard it too. I wanna know if they experienced.
Nah, wait.
Go ahead, Cisco. Go ahead.
A woman that is so experienced that we got to question where she got all that experience from.
Oh, okay, sweet coming. Because on the flip side, I did have another client that said he was like, where you learned that?
Exactly. Nah.
Hold on, who you do that for? Who else got that right there? I don't even know.
I think that's also a matter of preference too, because the experience. Me personally, I prefer the experience.
Okay.
And
He's Matt said, I'm a teacher. Okay? He said, I'm a teacher.
I got that.
I ain't never get married.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I definitely want to experience.
Okay, that's a good one.
I want to experience with sex only because I'm highly experienced with sex, and I look at it as an art form. I even want to be porn at one point. So I look at it as an art form. So I think it's like, it's a preference.
But if you're not trying to be married, then it don't matter if it's an experience or not.
It don't matter, even if it ain't that experience. Like for instance, my kid's mom, when I got with her, she ain't experienced at all. She don't even have oral sex.
I've heard that a lot too. She said, is she 12?
She don't know what she's doing.
Okay, so no experience.
I mean, everybody just don't jump in and know.
Yeah,
So
she ain't.
when you guys sitting here talking about experience or a person's experience, when you first get with that person, like you said, you don't know the level of that person anyway.
They show you
Right.
quick.
They show you real quick.
They show you real quick.
That's what I'm
They'll show
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Okay,
talking
but
about.
what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
hold on.
but what I'm
Get
saying is, okay,
Instagram
you said you don't want somebody to experience, I mean, what you said, like you said, you don't want somebody to experience.
No, I said I want experience.
He
But I'm
won
saying-
experience.
I'm saying this is a matter of preference because, like I said, my kid's mom wasn't experienced, but I prefer experience. But it's just a matter of what you're willing to deal with at the end of the day. But
Let me
So I think, let me bring it real, go ahead.
let me chime in on why I don't want too much.
Mm-hmm.
Too much experience makes me believe, look, how many bodies you out here getting this experience with. And then on top of that, and that's the next step is, you gotta think, every time you have sex with somebody, you have sex with everybody they have sex with, right? So it's like, hold on, you out here did 11 people, like, what am I putting myself at risk of, So that's why I don't want too much.
Okay.
But bro, it's just like no. But check this out though. But we have that experience though. It's the same thing with us though, because we might be done way more shit than they done be.
Oh, I know I done more shit.
Exactly. And everybody we done for.
I don't know what they is. I can speak for myself. I can speak for them.
No, you just
That's not double standard. if I make some sweet potato pie,
Okay,
and I
now
bring
you're
this to
talking
Thanksgiving dinner,
language.
right? I know every ingredient I put in this pie. You bring some sweet potato pie to the Thanksgiving cookout, I don't know what the hell you put in it. It might taste good. I don't know what you put up in it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
It's not a double standard.
I don't get it.
So you saying your sweet potato pie might be better than mine?
No, what I'm saying is I can stand by my ingredients. What I'm saying is your pie might taste good, but it got a whole bunch of stuff in there that I don't rock with. But I wouldn't know it just till I'm eating it. Meaning the sex could be good in that moment, but I don't know what everything you've been through to get there. I don't know what you can caught on the way to get there. You know what I'm saying? All this experience and this and the other. I don't know what, you know.
So hold on, Chris, hold on. Yes, I'm gonna get to you, but I don't want to forget my thought. So you saying that if a girl come up in there in the bedroom and she get, what's my name? She putting it on you, like you gonna think like where she get all this experience from?
You damn right.
What? You know we not enjoying the ride. You not like yo, like you like hold on.
So if a
Let me put it
person
like
has
this.
a lot of experience,
Go ahead.
if a person has a lot of experience, we're to assume that she's been around a whole lot.
Okay, let me break it down like this again, because I can only speak from my personal experience. And my personal experience is a whole lot of experience. So if you start coming with some shit, I ain't never seen before.
So he hold on, let me land the plane. He's self-projecting. Okay. That's what he's doing. He's self-projecting. So he's like, if I got all this experience, because I know how I got the
I
experience.
know how I got this.
And if she got the experience the same way I got the experience.
I'm just saying, look,
It's self-projection.
I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to educate you on some things that y'all don't know about. See, I used to work at a sex shop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like my job was to pop the pornos in for the people, freaky ass.
I don't know. What happens?
Oh, he worked at the nudie shop.
You know.
I was at the nudie store.
That's
Yeah.
why that's TT Lovely.
This back when we had DVDs and magazines
Okay.
and stuff.
Right.
Little room and then go in and do this.
You know what I'm talking about. You've been there before, huh?
Baby, I used to be a stripper. I used to work for
You know what I'm talking about.
That's TT Lovely. We gotta go whole segment on TT
We
Lovely.
had the arcade. It's like they come get a little card, they put the money on the card, and they go back there and watch the movie.
I did not know that this was
Oh, they got a little room with a girl in them jeans on her thing.
Hey, they still want.
Okay, Crystal. Oh,
You just know what I'm saying.
Yes.
This is me knowing my experience, right? This is me knowing my experience.
yes.
So for me, I've done it. I've seen it all.
Self-projecting.
Done and seen it all.
Project.
So if you come with some shit I ain't never seen before, I'm wondering where you got it from.
Yes.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that they've been around a lot of people. It's just that
It's
some like you
It's
said.
levels. It's levels. I'm just saying it's levels.
Right, no, I'm just, okay, that's what I'm saying, so it's not the fact that you're saying because you got a lot of experience that you've been around. You can have a lot of experience and only been with one or two people.
Yeah, cause baby,
No,
when I learned.
That ain't no experience.
See, you know what? We gonna run it. It's about everybody's experience.
You know what? I'll
y'all.
take that back.
It's about
I'll take that back. I recant my statement.
recanting.
I recant
Hold
my
on, he
statement.
recanting.
Because if a woman had been with just me in her life,
She be
one
experienced.
person,
Right.
she experiences hell.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, if you've been with somebody for 30-something years. For 30-something
Being for
years, from
30
the time
years,
you was
She
16.
knows the course.
From the time you was 16,
Yeah.
so.
How old are you? 50.
She,
You 50 now?
Yeah, I'm 66.
50.
Yeah, so,
She was with my dad since she was 16, 50. That's why we landing the plane right now, because she was with one person from 16 to 50. And she's saying that they was experienced. And my parents, but that's not
What happened
saying
at
right
50?
now. Or maybe she not. Maybe she not saying that.
What happened at the 50?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know what she said. She can say that there was no experience. Let me not say we wrong. Let me not
Let that baby speak.
Go ahead, Crystal. I'm sorry.
Okay, for me, I would love to have the experience. One, not saying that I know how to experience myself, because I know how to get down. But
Okay.
but it's just because
She wants to get down there.
I want to experience them because one, he can teach me something, and I had an experience with like I have guys that are not great, and I'm not trying to teach you. I'm not trying to teach you at all. Like that's not my role. Your role is just to make sure that we go.
Climb
We
it.
need to go. We need to go.
I don't, cause listen, at this point, like we're at the starting line. I'm trying to get it at the end goal. We still at the starting line. That means you have to go, cause I will call my next person. That's how I was before. Now I'm a born again. Right now.
Born again.
I'm just saying, cause like I think experience is just like I have my needs.
Yes.
I have my other freaky needs.
Yes.
So if you're not that freaky, then it's like
It's
I'm
not.
Can I
Interesting.
say why it's more important for a man to be more experienced than
Please, because we was going. Go ahead. Go
a woman?
ahead.
Let me break it down real quick. And so,
I love my men to chime in as well.
because as men, we can bust a nut with anything. So easy. So easy. We can bust a nut. It don't matter for us. Like I said, I definitely have had experiences with women that I ain't proud of. And I still busted my nut. Right? But when it comes to women don't get their nuts so easy.
No.
Right?
Right.
So as a man, you need that experience so you can make sure your woman gets her nut. Because if
Men.
your woman gets her nut, she'll do anything for you. But if she don't, she gonna go
On
to
to
the
the
next.
next.
On to the next.
I second everything he said.
Second.
Do we have a third?
Mr. Clark, we have a yes, we got it in here, okay?
I
Alright.
can agree because there have been times where we have gone probably 5, 6 months, maybe probably plus more, and I still have not met it. I'm like, okay, you need to go so I can go fill in my tail.
Right.
Yeah, for the Mac cam, real quick. Y'all heard that?
But it's true. Maybe if the Mac cam was on someone other than that. Maybe that had said that. It's true.
No, the audio's there. Fellas, make sure y'all find out where to click.
And she is something.
In the G spot.
That's the
G-spot.
Yes.
I want my experience.
Hold on. Let me get a Mac cam. Y'all heard Mac say find the G spot, find the click. It is hard. If you're not experienced and if you don't know what you're doing and if you're not looking for it, it's hard.
I ain't you can Google it, but still some of them can't even touch.
They can't reach you, can't
And
touch
I
you.
don't,
So you can get
Mad only one way.
listen
No,
to
there
me.
has been one that has
Just
Mac,
one.
Mac, hold up, wait, what she say?
She said only one guy found it.
It ain't Area 51.
Wait a minute.
One guy found it.
Speaking of, I'm not gonna tell you how many
Nobody
people
counts.
this with. Yeah, that's it, about 5%.
I think a lot of men don't prepare.
To find it.
That is
That's
true.
what-
That's true too.
I didn't hear.
That is true.
Can we get back to that? Yes, we really is. A lot of men don't care to find it. No, don't care to find it.
This is true.
And that's what I think role play should play a role. You
What you mean by
Listen, I love role play.
Yeah.
I love the touch. I like the team. I like everything.
I like story.
I like the build up because when I get to the comments, it's gonna be something different. I love that. But it's like we don't role play. We just go straight into it. It's like I don't
role play or foreplay?
foreplay.
Oh, okay.
Role play and foreplay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Foreplay is different than foreplay.
But I'm saying, like either way, we don't do that. Like there's no
That's
entertainment.
the
It's
experience.
just go.
Because Shelby is saying, because that's not your man. That's why. See, your men don't role play. Your men don't foreplay.
That's not true.
Correct me, no,
Yeah.
no, you're not true. The other men don't.
No.
Matt saying that's not true. Matt is saying that he ain't gotta be your man to role play or foreplay.
Not my woman.
Dude said you agree. He agreed.
You don't have to be the role play off on something. You ain't gotta be there.
Okay, but I think to show you
But that will go to our That will go to how interested you are in him.
I was gonna say, I think that's what Shelley's going with, that's so just like interest.
Didn't you be girlfriend? I'm sorry.
Oh, he said no.
Cause I ain't foreplaying with no duck.
If you're not interested in me, then just
That's
don't
weird.
because it's gonna be boring at the end of the day.
No,
I'm
no.
if you're
No, that's not what he
But
said.
he just
Oh.
like sex.
No, like that will have sex.
Yo,
Speak
I'm
of
telling
that.
you right now, a man will role play with you simply because he's not genuinely feeling you like that. And the role will make him feel you like that.
Oh, okay, good point. Okay.
That's why I said.
He turns you into a completely different person
Because he don't.
just in order for him to get off.
That's the point of role play? Or
It could be.
oh, you're saying if he's not interested.
If he's not interested in you, he can't get off by just doing you. He has to turn you into somebody else.
Mentally.
Mentally.
I don't know. That's why I'm
I tell you that.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
Well, no, okay. Okay, this is why I'm asking. Here's my question for this. My question. Yeah, I
That's
know.
a strong point.
We gonna.
yeah, because
Oh my
if you've never been with somebody else and had to put in your head you was with somebody else.
Of course.
All right, preach back.
Not even role play. No. Hold on. Let me give y'all the story on it. It didn't go as far as sex, but to your point, no, I'm not having sex with anyone and to turn them into somebody else. Unless, are we talking celebrities? That's different because I'm gonna turn my man into
No.
That's different. But no, the only thing that I've ever done, and this is, hey y'all, hold on, this is transparent. I'm getting transparent here for a moment with my story. The only time I remember is when someone bought me lingerie, and I envisioned myself being in it with somebody else. But I didn't act on it. It wasn't like I put it on and was like, hey, Mr. Charlie. Don't play Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie. No, it's not.
You didn't act on
But
it properly.
no, but I didn't act on it. So I wasn't like, oh, let me put this on and pretend that you.
You didn't act on it verbally. Mentally, you did.
Right. Okay.
So you still
That's
act
what
on
we
it.
said. You acting on it.
Right.
Right.
That's what we meant by that.
We're talking about full on role play though.
No,
Like,
I
y'all
don't
make
think
you
so.
the one
Like,
that
somebody else.
Okay. I missed that part. I can say what I missed.
Because there's times like I said.
Okay, so you're saying that. Okay,
Look,
well,
men do it, women do it.
okay.
Both.
Right.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are going to be times when you are having sex with a significant other or freaky link, sneaky link, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you are not thinking about the person you were with, you're thinking about the person you was with last week, last month, last year, whatever the case may be. You're not speaking on it.
Of course not.
You are just replaying the visuals in your head
Mm-hmm.
while your mouth is shut,
I'm not saying he
your
like
eyes are closed, you moaning and groaning and trying so damn hard not to utter the
Say
other
that
name.
name.
That's what it is.
I've been there. It's true. I can see where you're going. I thought you were talking about the physical. I thought you were talking about, hey girl, put this on because you Sarah today. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Because that's another option. Look, y'all gotta understand. Look, y'all gotta understand sometimes, and this goes both ways. Usually, it's more so the man towards the woman because of what the woman can provide for the man than the other way around. But a lot of times, people will have sex with you not because of how it feels, but what you can provide for them, right? And the sex ain't feeling good. So what do? They put themselves in other positions, another spot,
It's a
mentally.
mental thing.
It's a mental thing. I don't even want to do this, but because you about to pay my cell phone bill, because you about to do this, I'm gonna put it on you. It happens.
I call that obligation sex.
Hey, that's what it is. But what
Back
I'm
in the
saying
day, they
is,
used to call it
what I'm
sex.
saying is there's a variety of different ways where it can happen. It can happen in the form of role play. So you turn this woman into a completely different person, so it's not the woman that you actually are dealing with. Or it can be, I ain't saying nothing, I ain't looking at nothing. I'm gonna put myself in this position with this woman who I actually do want to be with right now and pretend this is that situation and give it to her.
I'm trying to know my audience like.
Let me give you a prime example.
Go ahead.
One of the
Because we all feeling you. We don't need examples. We got examples in our head.
Go ahead. This ain't my example. But it's an example that a lot of people can relate to because they watch the show.
Okay.
One of the most popular shows of the past decade, Power.
Yes.
Everybody
Oh, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Omar because everybody tell me I look like him all the time.
I can see that.
Okay, so in season 1, Angela comes into the mix, right?
Mm-hmm.
He with Tasha.
About Angela.
He sees Angela at the club, right? But boom, what happens the next night or the next day? He having sex with Tasha. And what is he having flashbacks about? Angela.
Mm-hmm. And then that be, look, I watch a lot of TV, I watch TV, but I know what he's talking about, because then you'll see the sex scene at the end there,
And he
you see
did
the
it.
fact that he's like,
And she like, damn, you ain't
and she like,
that.
I know
He
he's
wasn't
talking
thinking
about.
about you.
That's just sad.
Now, going back, hold on, so she said that's just sad. Now, going back to since we thinking about movies, how did y'all see Why Did I Get Married Part 2?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so with the Tyler Perry, this one Tyler Perry played a man. He was playing a man in this movie. When he knew that his wife, he couldn't confirm or deny that she was physically cheating, but he knew, he wrote it down. He was like, so on February 22nd, when you went out, you put on them lace panties. And she was like, he was like, yeah. And then a couple of weeks after that, you put on a different perfume and earrings that I ain't never seen you in. She was like, that was him. But it was because it wasn't confirmed that she was having an affair with the coworker, but it was because she was hanging out with the coworker a little more, and she had this fascination for the coworker. So that's the point. You be thinking about somebody else when somebody right up in you. Right up in you. Right up on top of you.
That's what I understand.
All of that. We understand. I'm like, what time? Look, we have been going, y'all. Anybody need a break? A potty
This
break?
is like, wait, before we cut.
Before we cut.
You said this just sad.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Like, hey.
Can I ask? We don't usually ask this in front of men, but this is a new era and age. Give me guys' ages.
I'm 27.
I'm 36.
27 and 36. Yes.
Babies here.
Yes, babies.
Yes.
Like,
Your experience.
I get it.
Oh,
But at the same time, it's what we kind of said. It's like, man, it sounds like you can't get the girl and everything, or you are broken or something like that. It just sounds sad.
Well, look, Crystal,
But
that's
at
the
the
whole
same
time.
time, listen, again, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, it happens and stuff. But it's like, when I'm in the moment, like, I ain't thinking about somebody else, but at that moment, when I'm like, I'm doing my thing, I'm thinking about you, because it's all about you and everything. And I want you to do the same thing with me, but if you can't do that, then it's like, okay, I can't do nothing about it.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
You'll never know. You won't know that
You ain't never gonna know what that man think about.
I know.
It goes
It's gonna be too complicated. It'll be too complicated.
But that's what both ways. You never know what you think about it. At the same time, if the female is thinking like you, the female is not gonna tell that guy. Right. So
Both of you are striving for the same thing.
right, exactly.
Whether you get it from that person or mentally thinking
Right.
about whoever, you're striving for the same.
Right. So the hope is that you two are into each other at that time. That's the hope. But the reality is you just never know. So you're gonna kill yourself trying to figure it out. But the hope is that you learn something. That we here. You thinking about me and I'm thinking about you. While we in that thing. Y'all need a break. Y'all all right? Y'all need to go read up on some video. Shelly said, I don't care what you thinking about. As long as I can mind. Right. And I got you. get the dog for me, but I ain't. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and break, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and refill.
Well, Christy, baby, you keep your bags.
Yeah,
It's gonna
let's say that.
it's gonna pay off, baby.
The only reason why I'm acting like this now is her to get my little whole receipt.
You keep your
Now
bags.
I'm just saying,
I wish I kept bags.
She had her whole face. Her whole face. She said it was season, but my granny and my aunts, they got her whole face.
how much
Wait, I missed something about the whole thing. Wait,
She said she got her whole face.
See, you say you're 27. Oh, by then I had hair, mine didn't got it.
Oh, no, 'cause we was in the shop. Right, we was in the shop the other day. And he said, look, we on the surface. We was in the shop the other day. I'm like, this is how black people do it. It's call and response. He said, I'm a hot, honest hoe. And then what Granny used to say? He said, I'm an honest hoe.
And all my hoes honest too.
That's how I was raised, y'all. That's how I was raised, just so y'all know.
And that's how I raised my hoe.
I'm be like, I'm an honest hoe. No, I'm honest. I'm just like, I'm an honest hoe. Granny, I'm an honest hoe.
And I raised my
To
girl.
the next one, y'all. Now here I am, y'all. Y'all talking about I was raised by my grandparents, y'all. I'm an honest hoe, Granny.
Same one told me.
Sunshine, turn up the music, Sunshine. Let's take a
The
just
same
about
grandmother
5
told me
minutes,
that
y'all.
they was pissing on my little friend.
She said, yes, my granny told us that the angels was kissing on us when it was raining. Oh, God.
You can't go outside and
We gonna be back, y'all. Intermission. All right. That's great.
I'm on some special. Yeah, she let us got pissed on a whole lot.
You ready? Yes, you know before. We're gonna have a little live performance tonight, y'all. Yes, we are getting some performance, and I'm still live. Oh, I'm still live. I thought I cut y'all off, but I guess I didn't. So, intermission, y'all. Oh, it don't want me to end. Y'all don't want me to go because this stream is not live.